Welcome back to Chimo Chill's Grand Stratagem Gameplay. We are the Hungary Hussite Roman Empire, and we are a sight to behold. Take a look at that. The religious map mode never looked finer. Ooh, look at this little blob of blue. Parma has gone Protestant. Well, I'll have to correct that momentarily. When I absorb my vassal Ferrara here, I'll have a border with Parma. So we'll correct that. That'll be no problem. Today's episode, the growth has been real. We were smashing Great Britain, who actually gave me a fight at the end of last episode. If you go back and watch the previous episode, he totally gave me a fight, and I lost a battle to him, like a close, hard-fought battle. It was funny because I was even foretelling it. I'm like, watch, he's gonna have like 45,000. He did. Long story short, he did. So we're getting down to. We're gonna declare on the Mamluks momentarily. So let's run two armies, about 100,000 troops down that way. And where are you heading? You're heading to the capital. Let's keep them up here. And I'm going to make a war up here in the north. Let's grab you. You're not going to be able to stay there. I want you back on Calais. Fast travel, please. Right away, getting those claims. Are we going to get a final one? No, we're not going to get it. Too bad. Alright, so now's as good a time as any. We need to start a war in the north here. Just pull a whole bunch of countries. As many countries as we can in. Not as many as we can, but a lot. We're going to call a whole bunch of countries here. Now, Beirut is a neighbor of mine. Trying to Constance is a neighbor of mine. That's this one right here. So what I want to make sure I tick this box. I co-belligerent my neighbors, so I can make these one province minors just disappear. And Bavaria is my neighbor, though they're not a one province minor. All right, that's fine. That's Constance and Trent. Oh, I can't co-belligerent you. Ulm is my neighbor. Okay. Regensburg, Strasbourg. That's enough. We're approaching 100,000. We're actually well past it if you count all the troops together. So let's go. That's it. That's our war. Muscovy's in. Yeah, I'm gonna spend all I'm gonna concentrate my armies completely on. The king can go on there. Why not? We'll live dangerous. On the European theater. Not that you can really count the Teutonic Order as its own theater of war here. It's one province, and they're surrounded by Poland. Poland will eat them. 40,000. Let's get up here to Strasbourg. And it's good that they're not in a coalition, so I can throw them out one at a time. I'm not stuck fighting all of them down to this great big war score. That was a wipe on Bavaria. Day one. Accept that. Now, Naples will be my next country I absorb after Ferrara. So I arguably should have had them on Scuddage. Wait a minute. Oh, it's only vassals you can Scuddage? Is that correct? Okay, there you go. So I can't Scuddage them. No, all the same. Then I maybe could have started absorbing them. That would be the other argument there. Yes, there's the Mamluks truce timer. I didn't even get down to the border yet. Well, we're certainly not waiting more than 5 days. Religious deviance. -1. No, I don't want that. I'll take the stab loss. Hey, they're trying to make a coalition. They see that the Mamluks are available, and no, they're not. Mamluks are not joining your coalition. No, so there should be a fort on Halab. Yeah, level 2. It's just not manned. Oh, he's not going to get there in time. That's too bad. He'll get there with it, partially occupied. That's okay. And as we'll get right onto the fort. We don't need to wait. Hey, the coalition grows. Go ahead, coalition. I just took out your biggest chance at a serious ally. And so we're topped. No, we're not topped up with Naples. So let's get going with Naples. Regensburg, that's a one province minor. Yeah, we'll take that battle. We'll let them lock in. Throw a stack general on there and go say hi. See what happens. They might dogpile in and get me. Yeah, it looks like they're going to. Which is fine. I'm just gonna fall back. Like they had some serious losses there. I don't mind that. Oh, and you stopped right before the fort because that's what you do, right? That makes sense. You stop before a fort. You don't run onto the fort. You stop before it. Shouldn't have him on there. Let's get you claim. Or no, France blocked me so hard last time. You can make claims on Aragon because I can now actually make the claims on Aragon. Or maybe Great Britain. No, I'm already making Great Britain. So let's go Aragon. Yeah, 40,000 here, just doing nothing. Get you busy. That's our first. No, it's not a fort. I got ahead of myself. I thought that was the first fort. I mean, they got 360 people. I could have just rushed. I could just rush this siege down. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend the points. I'm gonna beat the Mamluks just fine here. There's no point in spending extra points. You know, no point in spending those points. And we'll be cautious with this army because I don't have massive superiority in terms of just raw numbers. I just don't. Do I want to start pillaging these lands? If I don't care about aggressive expansion, then maybe I don't care about pillaging the lands from now on. I can start just accepting those peace offers. And, all right, so be it. If you want me to pillage your land so bad, I will pillage your land. I have Sicily coming up next year. I'm actually going to declare on that. Regardless of the state of this war, I'm going to be declaring on that. It's so silly. I'm not doing it. And that was Regensburg. I just pillaged, I believe. I think it was 7 aggressive expansion. It's not insignificant. Like it's a chunk. That's a chunk of aggressive expansion. Let's be honest. What do I want to do here? Okay, he's locked in, so we'll jump on that one. And you're coming over here to that province. Who is this? Bohemia? Yeah, fight on, Bohemia. Do you need my help? No, it looks like they have that just fine. Oh, but the Castilians certainly do. 47. What's the next fort? Well, I don't have anyone around there. You're on your own, buds. There's no real navies down here. Well, there's the Mamluk Navy. Though Castile and my boys should be able to handle that. My vassals, they are powerful. Powerful vassals. I built them up strong. And they should be fine to handle it. Is that Strasbourg? Friesburg? We'll throw them out early, Bavaria, because they're one of the larger enemies I'm actually facing. Where are you going? You're coming up to Jaffa? That's not mine. Jaffa. Core. Finally cored up Madeira, this beast of a province. 28 development. Let's just extract some. Oh, it's only 2? Oh, because the autonomy is so high. That makes sense. Yeah, that was kind of a waste on my part. We'll get that converted and just forget all about that. But both those sieges just fell right at the same time. So these. That's right. Smack these navies away. I need this. Napoli. Okay, I think Bavaria would be a better first priority to throw out. I co-belligerent them. I remember that. Do I have any claims on them? That would be. No, my claim expired. So I have no claims. Let's give some land to Austria. I'm in no rush to siege Austria, or correction, to absorb Austria, and Austria doesn't mind spending some admin points. You know, they're not doing anything with it. Yeah, this will work out just fine. And you can move on inland. You have to go this weird route. Why? So go to Cologne instead. Go to Cologne and think about what you've done. And this 47. Can you get to the mountain fort? No. I won't completely break up in Carpet Siege. The Mamluks definitely still have a significant army that I can't forget about. But I will break up somewhat and get some sieging going. There's Salzburg. Yeah, Salzburg seems like it should be part of Austria. So there's Innisbern. That makes sense. So Bavaria. You give up a couple provinces. The aggressive expansion is real. It is real. And we get you pretty darn close to max. See ya. What kind of growth was that for Austria? That was a 26 growth. Did I take a province for myself? No, I didn't. Okay. And we are just waiting on the Diplo before we take our next military tech. On to Trent. I don't think I co-belligerent Trent. That's too bad. That's too bad. Damascus, fall to Iraq. Is that Ararak or Iraq? Ararak. You know, same thing. And you are definitely coming back down south to deal with all what's going on down here. I don't want separatists. I don't want people in our forts. I don't want religious rebels. Everything down there upsets me. All of it must be dealt with. I should be able to throw Strasbourg. No, we got to get more war score on you. So what was actually stopping us here? Just another classic stop running for no reason. Utrecht. All of the money. Do I want to take any land from... How are we? We're not even close to overextension. So... Oh, did I co-belligerent? That would be the question. Utrecht. I did not co-belligerent them, so... We just toss them out the best we can. Would they go the whole? They will go the whole 9 yards, so boom. On to our 2 next sieges. Brabant. You gotta be willing to go Brabant. What kind of cores do you have? Yeah, not a crazy amount. Not bad. If it was early game, that would be a great pickup, but... No, we just want you to annul all these trees, and we will not, so... We'll take whatever we'll get. We'll take whatever we'll get. Holland, why would you enter this coalition? I didn't even take anything from your neighbor. Get out of here, Holland. You don't know what you're talking about. They attacked me on the mountain fort, and I seem to have beat them pretty... Oh, it was just an inadvertent attack? Like an accidental? A whoopsies? I didn't mean to attack you? I don't know. What is this? Combat width? That's pretty big. Plus more flanking range? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Oh, with the better cannon unit. All around this is worth. What kind of more pips do we actually get out of that, I wonder? Okay, we're coming down south. Anybody doing nothing? Everybody's ripping up, and the coalition... Actually, I have been taking a bunch of provinces. These coalitions will grow. They will only grow. Might as well get on the fort. Sawadia. That place. Over there, please. And Aragon, we will get claims on you. Oh, we're already making claims on you. I don't have a neighbor. Let's see what the monthly tick is on France. Before it was nothing. Oh, 0.3. No, that's not worth it. That's way too little. Way too little. I'm not accepting that. They're on Rome. I don't like that. Who is my largest army? It's Trent. Only 26,000. Again, I don't have dominating numbers just sitting down there crunching on them because I've had to move so many thousand to deal with the Mamluks. The Mamluks are big. They are quite large. Beirut, you're a neighbor. Howdy, neighbor. 14. Like how big this is getting. Yeah, all these countries are just stuck on. I whatever. Let them be stuck on. I'll just keep attacking that coalition. Livonian Order. You do not need to be part of Novgorod. We'll just throw you on out again. Like normal, take all the cash and toss them on. So we're sieging those. We have the fort. They are on Rome. We'll get there when we can. There's Trent. So we're coming. We have a decent ruler on there. A decent general. We're not changing him. He is who he is. He's not going anywhere. Ulm's being sieged down. So Goslar would be a one province. I can just toss on out. Oh, Beirut. First things first, Beirut. It's good to get these during this war. You won't. Okay. When I can get it, it's good to get them during this war, because then they're coring as I'm fighting on, and then by the end of the war, I can take new provinces and core them up. You know, time it all up. Time it all up nicely. Riga. It's Muscovy that has all of your lands, so I'm not a fan of that. I want nice long truce timers with you, and I don't really mind, whatever. Just as long as you're out of the war and gone. Alright. Looks like they did pile up on me. I didn't obviously watch that. We won. It's all good. Down to Napoli. Get that siege back. The Palatinate. You just lost a battle. We threw you out. You should be maxed. No? Well, at least don't be allies with those people. And Trent. If I co-belligerent Trent, I am... No, I did not. Too bad. Feels bad. I kind of meant to do that. We'll just take what we can get. Constance will not exist in a moment, so I don't care if you're friends with Constance. Matter of fact, let's see if we can make them not exist. Let's double check that I did co-belligerent. I did. 35. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. They're not going to accept it for whatever reason. They still think they're in it. They really think that they've turned the corner and that they're going to start winning now. And hey, I guess it's because they have an army over here. Their army's intact and they are sieging down my subjects' land. So they feel like they have a real chance. And there we go. We got rid of our... we were getting bonus corruption because we were at mismatch penalties. Mismatch, not mismatched. Uneven tech. Whatever the term they use for it is. Mecca, how you coming? Mecca, not 50%. Are we stuck? No, you're getting 1.9. It's not being... Oh, it's being sieged. That's what's happening. Oh. I see. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot about my my Egyptian war, right? Oops. I'm at war with Egypt. Okay, so that's... Stay there for a second, please. That's mountains. I don't really want to take that. I have their fort. They're not going to attack me. I got to get to that Mecca fort. Yeah. It's too bad that they got that. Anywhere else? Sutherland. The list is tiny. This list is tiny. There's nowhere to convert. Everyone is already of the cup. They are of the cup. Many nations, one cup. Many, many nations. Just one cup. Come down to Braunschweig. And where else we got? Should be making claims on the English. Should be a national pastime of mine, just making those claims on the English. And we can't let Castile have all the fun on Aragon, so we're gonna take some of those Aragonese lands. Finally, whom else can we make claims on? Genoa makes sense. Boom, what is that? Oh, no, I didn't... We retreat in good order, and that 24,000 is there, so that's okay. I am maybe even going to blow a hole in this wall here. Oh, is this fort not complete? Did I not make a fort here? Am I losing my mind? I'm confused. I thought I had made a fort in Mecca. I certainly intended to if I didn't. I'm going to, that's for sure. Let's get up to Hoya and... who's closest to me? Genoa seems as close as anyone. I have a feeling Beirut's come along. They came around. They're seeing logic. They're seeing... No, they're not seeing logic yet. Get out of here, Beirut. We're still at war with them. I guess they just have so much of Castile siege down that, again, they feel that they're in it. That they're in the war and they're going to come back. Right, so you're on a mountain fort. I don't know. No, I never, because I was converting it. I did. I intended to build it, but I started converting it instead. Yes. That makes sense. Okay. So let's get up to this mountain fort. And where are you going to go? Oh, I want to jump on him. As soon as he locks moving away, I'm moving on. I'm taking that battle. As soon as he locks moving away. Nuremberg. I don't think you're on my border. Nuremberg, you're not. You're not yet, but once I have Beirut, you will be. Hey, Beirut's listening to logic. Very nice, friend. Welcome to the... You're already Hussites, so I can just right away add them to the trade company. So we're now neighbors with Nuremberg, so... What if I took Bamberg? We're just going all out on the aggressive expansion. Oh, what am I thinking? Let's look first. Nuremberg, right? Nuremberg. That's not this word? No. So Nuremberg is not co-belligerent, so I don't want to be a madman and take all the extra aggressive expansion. Let's not go too crazy. So you're on 2 forts, you're on a fort. You've won your siege, you'll go help them. No, the religious rebels. And then on to that. Religious rebels and then back to that fort. This 30,000. So he is locked. Yeah, I'm taking it. Even if we lose, so be it. I'm gonna attack them. Yeah, he's locked in, going the other way. And we're not gonna lose. We're not gonna lose that battle. Oh no, we're not. Even with the reinforcements. 17,000? He's not gonna. That's not gonna do it. Sille entered. Oh, I meant to declare on Sille. Can I get you? No, the coalition's already formed. The coalition is already formed. I meant to attack on Sille. That's the big oof. Not the big oof. That's the little oof. Let's be honest. That is the little oof. The petit oof. Just petit oof. Okay, so we get that battle. We're on the fort. I think the capital is the way to go. This 50,000, they're not going to attack me at the moment. They are both fearing me and respecting me. They don't want battle. So Strasbourg. Where are we? We're only at 10%. I could not co-belligerent Strasbourg, if I remember right. So let's just take everything we can. All of the money, all that good stuff. France, Nassau, Bavaria, and gone. Constance, I want you. I know I co-belligerent you. Yep, you accept. Yes, it's so good. Who else is coming on? Is anyone new adding to this? It looks like it's gotten bigger, but I don't know. I took Constance is gone, so it got bigger, but it's one less at the same time, right? It's good. It's good. It's working out. It's working out for me. Memmingen. Memmingen is right here. Memmingen is a new border of mine, a new neighbor of mine. I did co-belligerent Memmingen. That pronunciation could be totally wrong, and if I just make them gone, then they're not in a coalition against me, right? That's how that works. I'm sure of it. Why can't I core it? Oh, because I haven't cored a neighbor province. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That was a bit of a mistake to take that then. I'm just sitting on 20 overextension there for a little bit that I can't take from a different place, a different enemy. So mines, where are you? You're a one province that I don't have a neighboring, so we just do the old take everything and throw you on out. How are we doing? Do I need more troops down there with the Mamluks? Maybe. We'll send 25,000 down. That's just a little contingent of troops. Castile could really use help, but I don't care. Castile can just get sieged down and take all of the attrition, all of the war exhaustion. Like there is 10 countries involved in this war, and it's all falling. They're like Russia of World War II, where all of the attrition fell on Russian land for the Allies. That is not all of it, but a huge chunk of it. Huge chunk of it. Thank you, peoples of Russia, for WW2. The government, not so much, but the peoples, you're the one who did that. 800 ducats, we don't care about that. That's a nothing burger. Om. We did co-belligerent you, so we could take like Augsburg from you. That I could definitely start coring up. It adds Riga, which I find funny. We'll just bring that down until... There we go. And Augsburg is to be cored. I still can't core you up. Feels bad I can't core you up. Buttercup, baby, so you let me down. Alright, the British claims continue. Inverness. No, it's gotta be higher. Gotta be higher prizes than that to search for, to claim. We're getting Castilians' land back. Let's focus on the Mamluks, because I kind of brain farted there for I don't know how many years that was. It wasn't that long, but it was a couple months that I completely stopped playing against the Mamluks. Combat, and let's smash that Mamluk Indian. That Mamluk Navy? Mamlukian Navy? I'm not sure. Mamlukian or Mamluk Navy, what would be the correct usage there? So that will be Anhalt on out. I don't have a border with Anhalt. None of my subjects do. Everything you have. And Portugal. Anyone who seems like could be a potential enemy of mine, I'll say just don't be friends with them. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Oldenburg, you're on a northern coastline. I mean, I got to get up there at some point. If I have them co-belligerent, it could be worth. That's where I want to be. Don't close up. No, I don't have anyone but Bremen co-belligerent. So no one else but Bremen. Oldenburg got big? Oldenburg got massive. Way to go, Oldenburg. Good for you. We'll take the money. Oh, we're still sieging you down. Okay, my mistake. Let's do that a bit longer. 71% on that one fort. So, and this coalition's growing. It's gonna be like this for a while. We're gonna have to just basically get out of this war and attack this coalition right away. I can't let it keep growing indefinitely. Or I certainly can't let any large countries get into it. It's fine when it's all these little countries, but. No, Oldenburg, I will... I know what you were offering me before, and it just wasn't enough. Come south. Is there a fort? Yeah, come to the northern fort. There's Alexandria and their fleet. That's a 1-2 punch. And the capital. That's what we got to take from Oldenburg. That's when they'll give us whatever we want. Oh, we didn't smack their fleet that hard. Seems like that should have been a better smackage. A better smackage should have occurred there. Boom, the forts. Let the forts hit the floor. next province. We'll get another repair tick before we before we take that battle. We want to take it. It's not that we have to take that battle. Hoo-hoo. I am forcing that battle. Let's be clear on that. Military powers are always welcome. Naples. That's a lot of aid. 862 ducats. I don't know. Sorry, Naples. I'm sure you could really use it, but I like that much ducats. I like those ducat thingies too, right? Maybe I could use my ducats. Imagine that. There's the carnage I'm looking for. Very much worth it. Alright. Dish Martians. I know I don't have you co-belligerent, so you just gotta go. Looks like we got everyone in there. Like we should start heading home. Dishy Martians. You're just gonna give me with no aggressive expansion? Alright, I accept. I don't need to do all the clicks myself. If you're offering me what appears to be a max truce offer there already. Some missionary strength and an orthodox. No, that's fine. I don't need unhappiness. I will convert you just fine. Just fine already. So is there any aggressive expansion on this? 0 aggressive expansion. Yeah, we're gonna trust that it's a maxed out peace offer. Kind of armies. Yeah, no, the Mamluks still have some armies left. I can't get completely complacent on them. Going down to Pest. Oh no, Lucca would be the way to go. Who's left? Who's left to fight down here? There you are. Hi, Lucca. Wipe out. Goslar wants peace. I must have just taken their province. Definitely don't be friends with those French folk. Francia, no sir. Feels like there's a lot of countries I was at war there with. A lot of countries. Yeah, you don't need that core. You won't do the core? That's the problem? I don't have your capital yet. Well, let's just see. Boom. Yeah, now you're going to give me everything I want, Oldenburg. You're going to revoke the core. You're going to do everything. You certainly don't need to have access for the Mamluks. Forget that nonsense. Bremen. I did co-belligerent you. You are a trade entrepot. And we are kind of... Oh, we don't have you actually occupied yet. Let's get on that. And you can head down to the capital. Couple more forts. Hungary is occupying the Mamluk land. I can't split these guys up too much. Like I said, they're still... they still have 60,000 infantry alone. So if they came at me ganged up, they could hit one of my armies away right now. They're not going to wipe them or anything, but they could win the battle. So it's better I just be patient, attack them province by province, keep my armies relatively close together. They should be watching. Should be actually watching a bit, you know. You got this much going on. It's more, you know, you don't want to be micromanaging all the time is what it is. It takes away from the enjoyment if you're constantly micromanaging, right? So, and I'm doing so well at this point. It's not like you start a new game, it's a close start. Yeah, you do want to be micromanaging everything you're doing, but I'm well past that point. We are the #1 power by a factor of 2 at least, so it makes a bit of a difference. It makes a bit of a difference. And I bet you that Castile would be on that #1 power list if they weren't my subject, and they are of course under a personal union with me, so yeah, there is that thing too. That little thing as well. Keep those Aragon claims coming. And we should be... Oh, it's because of Bremen. Well, Lubeck at least will peace on out. Yeah, sure. Give me Bremen's trade power. I'm going to make them non-existent anyways, so I don't really care about their trade power. Just muck up all their alliance networks. So they can just, hopefully someone else will make them disappear after this. And it's just those two. Come on, Bremen, fall. Fall, Bremen, you can do it. You can do it, Bremen, I believe. I believe. We'll get their navy in a sec. And get the claims on Portugal. Seems like a worthwhile place. There's Bremen. Right as I send my diplomat away, there's Bremen. Yeah, the Portuguese guy can come back. Still at 3,900 to embrace the institution. A little bit more than I like to spend to embrace, to be honest. You're probably just going to move one province over. Almost certainly that's what you're doing. Oh no, you're fleeing to Rhodes. Smart. Alright, so we know what we're doing. We've already seen it. We're taking Bremen. We're starting our northern port. And it's kind of making it obvious where our end borders will be. Oh, we've got an achievement. All your trade belong to us. I love random achievements. All your trade belong to us. Have the highest trade power in Genoa, Venice, and English Channel while having an income of at least 300 ducats per month. I like that. Boom, we're making the cheddar now. Tiff Falls. Oh, I don't know. What is it? Diplomatic? Diplomatic, I think, is what I'm actually short on. So that would make the most sense to go after. And what are the buys doing down here? I'm not at war with Aragon. Head back to our lands. You are moving already or not? No, you're not, of course. 99%. Bremen, let's do it. Let's do it, Bremen. See ya. Yeah, so we're obviously going to be going all the way north. At this point, I think we're going to go all Europe. All Europe was always meant to be Greater Roma, the Hunnic Romans. So I think that's where we are heading with this game. It just has to happen. So we're already Hussite, so we can just make it a trade company right away and let that core up. Raise that autonomy, because I don't need random rebels in the north. They got a fort though, so that's pretty sweet. We'll let that fort remain. I'm not gonna dismiss that fort. Get down there. They are training and diplomatic from Muscovy. Thank you. And finally, the Teutonic Order. You've been around a long time. Poland has just been like kind of nudging me. Hey, Overlord. Come on, man. There you go. How does that feel, Poland? I'm not even looking at that list because it gets rid of a one province minor, so the list gets shorter, right? I think that makes it easier. I think that's how that works. That's how we're going to say it works. And the Mamluks. We need how much farther do we need to go? With just time, they would give me whatever I want. Oh, that's the Mamluks down there who have that occupied. No, we'll still run back this way. What's going on? Fort it out on something? Oh, that's Wasteland. Okay. Well, it won't let me run into Wasteland. Stupid game. Stupid zone of control. It's broken, I tell you. It's broken. Yeah. Wasteland, sir. Wasteland. We are going to check at the end of the month with whatever they'll offer. I don't know. To the 30th. We're at 72%. So we took our claims. Do I want to start creating these borders? Oh, Hassan, because I don't have you occupied. Asa is not co-belligerent. Okay, so then I am going to start creating those borders, because that's what my border is going to be. And then I am also just going to snatch... You won't give me that because there's a fort. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I'll make sure that I am getting the war reps and the money. So how far would you go? You wouldn't give me Crete? Let's just go down on the money. The money's nice, don't get me wrong. I want to upgrade some of my great projects, but that's okay. That's a big dent to the Mamluks again. We're just cutting this country up. It's just slice and dicing this country into pieces. It's like they're not having a good go of it at all. I'm not enjoying it. And we will just go, oh, I don't know why I wasn't converting these provinces. What were my preachers thinking? Come on, guys. Get converting. What were they thinking? Send all of our boys home, and we are at peace. We're at peace. That feels like we can't... Let's get the yearly tick. We're at peace all around. It feels good. There's going to be revolts. There's going to be all sorts of madness. Thank you for making it to the end. The growth is real. We have clearly said F it to aggressive expansion. Let's actually close out the episode with that. With the coalition map mode. Yes, yes. Everything is in a coalition against me that isn't my direct subject. It's like there's Muscovy, then there's my subjects, then everyone wants to get in on this. They'll all have their piece. Lots more episodes coming. Thank you for making it to the end. Comment, like, all that great stuff. Until next time, have a great day. Goodbye.